down. Y'all know every time I'm banned off of TikTok, I come over here. I just confronted the neighbor that lives back there because today is their day, and then and the cops that today is their day, right? Today's Monday, so that's why I'm putting. They have their schedules. Whose day is who? You get me? So today's Monday. Today's the cops that, and the neighbors in the back. And it only worries me because I don't know what they're spraying. You get me? One of my sons got sick, and one of my daughters kept getting pneumonia. So, no. Look, and it's their day. These people all live around here. I have to, man. These fucking people are trying to hurt us because they have the electronical weaponizing thing, and they also like to use it when I'm on the road to mess up my vehicle. Because you can see it when I have it on satellite. Every time it hits, the satellite erases and comes back. So it's gonna mess up my car eventually. It's gonna mess up my memory, whatever the fucking car got, you know, because it's a freaking, what is that called? Electron, you know what I'm saying? But they could fucking get it. Like they get the cameras. That the only thing they're using is that device, and that same device can mess up your vehicles and the camera. And here goes the mailman today, going and going and passing and passing. He's involved too. And he's going over there. I told him he's gonna stop that shit too. He always stay. He used to stay there just hitting it, hitting it, hitting it, the camera. And everybody's like, "How do you know they're hitting it?" Because the camera does not record no more than 5 seconds. It's trying to record while they're hitting it. So it'll probably have 3 different videos at a time, and they're all gonna be 5 seconds. The cop came here not too long ago. She moved, but she's still harassing. I seen a blue light over there on the side, so I come out running out. The cop comes racing through here, and then I got video of that, and then comes all through here. And it's the cop and her boyfriend that do it the most, like at night and shit like that. They think they're slick. They're the ones that killed my fucking pig, allegedly. Because I know it is. Who else is going to turn off my cameras? Nobody else has the technology or power to do that. My cameras work fine all fucking day until certain hours. 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Or 6 o'clock, whenever they're all coming by here. They come in groups, just hitting the camera one by one. Hitting it, hitting it, hitting it. Trying to mess it up. Ain't no motherfucking allegedly, because I watch my screen every time y'all do it to make sure y'all are the ones to make my camera with that interference signal. You stupid ass fucking people. And the guy in the back talking about he ain't got no son. He said it's him. Man, you ain't gonna be ramming your fucking 50-year-old man or fucking close to 60. You think he's gonna be driving up and down acting crazy? Like he ain't got no sense? And then park it and go buy a brand new $50,000 truck when that Mustang is probably like 56, 54, 56 with taxes, or 54 with taxes. Fuck, how the fuck you could afford that if you're always stay home? I think they're the ones that run the cemetery too. Who fucking knows? Motherfuckers, the CIs run everything. They're the same people who do the garbage, the same people who do the mail, the same people who work inside the post office. That's how they're able to take the packages. They know who's getting what package, and they steal it and give it to themselves. They don't report you for it to the cops, but they steal it and keep it for themselves. And are you going to report the package missing? Allegedly. Since y'all motherfuckers want to keep playing with me. On my TikTok, they banned me because I was saying, oh, if Grade Judy is such a good cop, right? He's against drugs, right? I know a lot of big-ass fucking dealers that live there beside the police station that went to my house trying to entrap me, dropping something off so that I disperse it and they get me in trouble for it. What the fuck is that called? Entrapment, right? Come on now, man. Grady, I thought you were better than that. Always coming on the fucking news talking about how maybe he's not involved, guys. Maybe it's the lower local cops, but I don't believe so. Because I've called because CIs took guns out on me, and I called them, and then I call the cops, and they don't do nothing. So what are they? And the people, you get what I mean? They point it at me. They take it out. They took it out. They keep doing it. You get me? So when I try to get it on video, I told her, okay, do it again, because I couldn't have my hand occupied, if you know what I mean. I had to have my hand all right, but I had to record it in case anything, because that's another entrapment they like to use. They like to get people to go and do that to you, hoping that you do the same, and then they put you in jail for it. So these people are literally allowed to murder you. That's what the fuck they're allowed to do. They're allowed to get rid of you legally. So it's cop and CIs against us that don't want to turn or work for the government. Or like my instance, a teacher got mad and put me on the list that I'm a terrorist, so now I'm gonna be watched until the day I die. I guess her husband or something was a Fed employer or something, because they got pulled. Well, they do got pulled in the Florida bar. They got pulled in North Carolina. They got pulled in Hillsborough. They got pulled in Fort Meade, and they got pulled in Florida. And what a coincidence, right? I was arrested in each one of those counties without knowing that I was ending up there. So the same guy that raped me, he set me up with his gun charge. And that was all because the feds told him to do it, because he's a federal employee. And I didn't never, they took my daughter away too. No, people need to know all this shit, this real shit. Why do you think I don't have a record? Because they try to hide their mark, what they were doing to me. They used a fake name. They used my name, but took out some letters and made them a O. Because all they were doing was falsely arresting me and just getting rid of that whole document. Because it's not my real name. But I got all of this proof of what I'm saying. They try to get, look, this one right here is a new one. Damn. I said I was going to get the play eventually, and I can't get it now because I'm on this. This is a, damn, I can't get it. Okay, that's an easy one though. I'm on VC. Yeah, today, that's what I was doing today, right now, because I don't know what they're doing, because they got electronic pulse that could, I'm just worried about my kids. Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to me. I had to get a surgery. Y'all took out a body part that wasn't even supposed to be removed. I went down for a gallbladder removal, and when I was down for that, they took another part that didn't even look damaged at all. I believe they kept it, because when I try to get records of that surgery, they tell me there is no records of that surgery. And that happened in Bartow, or yes, Lakeland Regional. Bartow or Lakeland, whatever, but it was a, yeah, because you have to go in from the, yeah, the road, you turn to the right. Yeah, so it had to be the Bartow one. I called Bartow. They said you did have a surgery here, but you're, the guy who did the surgery on you is going to have your actual paperwork on you. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, I need that, because I need to get on medication, because that, whatever they put, it pinches me. So I'm always in pain. And I can't get it. I can't get nothing looked at. They're doing this on purpose, because every time I go to a hospital, remember, they never give me the proper care. So now I never get the proper care. And even if I am getting the care, the doctor has to cut me off. I have doctors have told me I cannot keep giving you medication, or I can't keep doing this. I can't do that. I was like, wow. And that's not against the law? Because you know why it's not against the law? Because I was put on that list on false pretenses. When a teacher, Miss Carlton, that works at Wauchula, Florida, elementary, right there on Wauchula Avenue, whatever that's called, she's the one that put me on there for retaliation for stealing from her. When all the kids were doing it, right? I think I was just brought in to get the charges, because that was my first time doing it. The other money, all the other time they got me on camera, it was the girl who was stealing from the teacher giving me the money because she liked my brother. But anyways, I was just sucked in. That's what that happened. I was sucked in to take the charges, because the same people that I took the charges for stalk me when I go back to Bowling Green. I can't even go to where I'm from because they will stalk me. The same people I took the charges for stalked me. And then they wonder, how do I know it's her? Because she used DCF in her school where she was a teacher at. Her and another lady named Margaret conspired with Jeremy Mendoza, the cop, all came together, used my daughter against me, but it didn't work. Because, I mean, there is no probable cause to the allegations. So thankfully, there was good people in the DCF department. I will say that. That they refused to let, like, I can't even say nothing because then they will be retaliated against. They said, we don't see nothing. They would even urine test me. And I was like, well, at first I'd be hesitant because I don't have to give them one. There's no probable cause. This is all said on lies, retaliation, so I don't have to go along with it. Oh, these are the people that walk. Okay, I know who they are now. They were just walking yesterday. I guess her husband's in the woods today. Thankfully, I got video of them. I didn't know who they were, guys, because, you know, this takes a while to know who is who, you know, but you seeing them every day at a certain time, exactly at those times, you're going to get to know them. They don't go to work because those are not work hours. Y'all see how them nice big, these people got nice big trucks. They get all the medical help. They got nice houses. Y'all remember I was a caretaker, right? There's a reason they don't want me to work at that job because most of them are confidential informants. And they cannot have me in their house. So they have no choice. They have to get rid of me. They got to lie on me. They got to say their pills are missing. They got to just make up some fucking lie. Even though I sit there and clean their whole fucking house all night. That's why I'm not like that anymore. Because that's ridiculous. I won't hear fucking hurting my back to break these people, to clean these houses. Like, no one has ever cleaned them before. Because they're old and I feel bad for them. And then they turn around and falsely accusing me of stealing their medication. Fuck that shit. That's why I don't even want to work with old people no more. They're some nasty hearted motherfuckers. I thought they were good people. They had good hearts. Shit. Those are the ones that they roboted the most. They have no feelings. The government done took over them. They're fucking systematically programmed not to have feelings, to treat you like shit. Like some, oh my goodness, some of them will lie. Some of them will leave their cane so that you will get in trouble. And how do I know about that? Because they texted me as soon as it was happening. And I was telling her, they're watching me. And I know what you're doing. You're trying to get me in trouble and you refuse to walk with your cane. But I would tell her the straight up fucking truth and then they would admit it. I mean, never mind. They won't admit it, but, you know what I mean? And then they tell these people to tell me to keep my mouth shut. To just keep my mouth shut. Oh, now they don't want it running. Look at these. These are the main ones too, the little devils. Now they don't want me talking about it. They don't want me to say what they're doing to me. Now they want me to shut up. So they're sending everybody to send me a message to shut up. Oh, but it was okay when y'all were tarnishing my jobs. I can't even work. Y'all even fuck up my DoorDash orders. They make fake orders and then don't reload the money into it where I'm out owing them because I pay with my credit card, with my card. And then they feel sorry and all that. Don't feel sorry now, ho. Remember, guys, anybody that has messed with me never ended up better than me, so I'm not worried about it. And they use these fake trucks, they are like the Termex. I'm going to show you all these ways that these people try to investigate you and spy on you without probable cause. Or I don't even have traffic. My neighbor that's the cop, fucking the traffic don't stop. That she had to move. And everything stopped now, guys. No more traffic over there. 3 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock in the morning. I mean, now they're going to the neighbors or they're going to the other house up the road. And then they walk into the woods and come through here. I don't know what they do, but Always real close to this lining, because I know, because my camera always says human detected, but if you look out, you can't really see them, because they're really good, guys. They know how to hide. They all they do is hide on the ground, though, so it's not a really good hiding, you know what I mean? And they don't move. But you'll be able to suspect it, because the trees will be all moving. You can hear where the tree of a big person is going through to hurry the heck up, try to get to the house. You can tell the difference of a person's feet and a deer, because a deer has hoofs. A person has a stomp, like, you know what I mean, a foot stomp. And they always end up at the cop's house. And I mean, I hope I have enough video of recording where you can see them rushing to the cop's house, and then they leave. They get in whatever vehicle, because the tag is not registered. The vehicle is a dummy. That means a fake car they just use to harass people in. So they're going to go burn that shit or chop shop it and get money from it, because they also own mechanic shops. They also can just go inside, you know what I mean, the junkyard, and leave the car with no consequences. Or they have CIs burn the car, because I've heard in a lot of cases they burn evidence, like the car. Like, say someone gets great, they'll burn the car. They'll have the CIs burn it, and then they'll beat the case. I was in jail with all of these people that were fighting that case. You can't. So y'all need to tighten the fuck up and stop siding with these fucking CIs and law enforcement, because they're killing us off slowly, and then they're gonna turn on y'all when they don't need y'all no more, and they became powerful when the robots do what y'all supposed to do. They ain't making robots for no fucking reason. Everybody used to always ask me, how do you know it's them? How do you know? And it was one time, it was my own mom. Like, they want to get me so fucking bad. Carlton, shove that shit up your ass, bitch. I ain't gonna let you get me, hoe, just because I knew how evil you were gonna try to get me, bitch. You had me raped and everything, bitch. You shouldn't even be a motherfucking teacher, hoe. The fuck? I wonder how many other kids you put on the list because they didn't sit right with your spirit. You fucking witch. I've always known my handler and what she was doing to me. But I thought it was better to keep it, under the wraps, because she got power. Oh, they also got pulled in the school district. This bitch was named the head of honorary or something for the school district. They also have a hand in the school district. That's why the district for here, Julian, they sabotaged my son's school stay. Central Elementary and Eden did as well. So it makes sense. All the ties are connected. Why would the teachers hate us for no reason? Because Miss Carlton has a foot in that area as well, and she put a little message. And I told my daughter, y'all gonna be watched extra hard. So if y'all get in trouble, I'm not gonna fucking rescue y'all. Because I already warned y'all that they're gonna put an extra eye on y'all, and they're gonna try to set y'all up with drugs. They already did it to my older daughter. And it didn't work because she already knew. Mama warned her. My youngest daughter, it worked with her. Someone gave her a vape, right? And I told her, someone's going to try to give you a vape. Don't take it. The stupid ass took it. I'm not going to defend nothing, because she shouldn't have been mixed into that trouble anyway. Why you vaping? You ain't even of age. I'm not an enabler. You get me? And so I told her, if they get you, that's on you, because they're using entrapment. And if you don't believe your mother, oh well. That's the truth, guys. That's how it should be. And I love her. I love her to pieces, but I can't let her be that naive. Because if she allows those entrapment tactics to work on her, it's going to keep happening to her. And that's how her life is going to end. And not my baby girl. Not y'all not having my babies. I'm not letting y'all keep my kids. And they like driving these Jeeps. A white Jeep, right? Came here and turned off my cameras. A cop was over there where that Jeep is leaving. And he didn't even do nothing, and the girl was parked on both lanes, like across, because you know how they tried to do it. And then why would the cops show up to protect them? Because I was walking up to the car, and I was on a live when that happened. And then my camera stopped working that day. They completely shut them off, and they're still shut off. And this is ridiculous, guys. This is every proof. You know, and on live, the cop told me to get the F off the road. The dumb bitch didn't know I was on live on TikTok. Y'all see why they try to ban my TikTok? Well, I had 2,000 viewers on there, and they all seen that. So guess who looked like people try to say, oh, they're just trying to make you look crazy. No, I gotta head them on now because they've been doing this for 3 years, and my kids are just getting sicker, and we're all just getting sicker. So they're doing something else. I don't give a fuck about the surveillance. If it was just surveillance, go ahead, motherfuckers. But they're over here trying to put shit through the windows. That's why they're always detected right here or on the other side of the door. Like, but those where the cars are at. The cameras are always going off on those areas around 12 at night, 2 in the morning, or 4 in the morning as well. Around 5, 5:30. The cop, no, like around 5, because the cop would leave at 5:30. That wasn't even her real schedule to leave. After she got rid of my pig, she was leaving at her real schedule. Her real schedule to leave is 6:38. Like she left her house like at 6:38. So I got all this evidence. I documented everything every day, every time, and so because I knew they were gonna get rid of my pig. So I've been documenting it. 2 years of documentation. So I know who got my baby girl. And then I picked my pig up from her house. I caught them red-handed. I was practicing doing my homework in the kitchen because I was waiting on them to strike. I said, they're coming today. And they did. So I caught them red-handed with my girl. And that's why I got a video of that as well. So everybody's going to say, you're lying. Look at the video. And the cop was leaving too. What were you doing over here at 12 o'clock? This is not even your district. You weren't even supposed to be there. You know what I mean? This is Guilford. You're Randolph. You think, man, I got you, girl. I got you, big face. I can't even. I'm still mad at myself that I know. I couldn't believe that you blended in the woods with that big ass motherfucking face of yours. Shit. And she says, "What's my problem?" I told her, "Nah, bitch. What's your problem with your little messenger Carlton that sent you to do this?" Look, see, here he goes. There goes a federale. There they come. Look at that. No. What does Kendrick say? Why are you criminal if you federal? You know what I mean? These people should not be criminals if they're federal. Look, that was the same guy that was in the woods. Fuck. I needed that fucking plate. That's one of the guys that was in the woods. Where's he gone? I remember that fucking ugly ass face. But, I mean, he didn't tell me anything, you get me? He didn't say anything disrespectful or anything. I thought they were looking for homeless. That mask couldn't cover your face, buddy. Now I know exactly how you look. I mean, you didn't cover your nose. That's how I was able to see right now who you are. It don't matter if you cover your nose anyways. I know how to differentiate y'all. And I know who y'all are. I know how y'all... I know everything about y'all because y'all been stalking me for 25 years. How the fuck ain't I gonna get to know y'all like the back of my hand? Just like y'all know me, like the back of your hand, because y'all surveillance everything, y'all hear everything illegally. Okay, bitch, I could do the same. I could fucking check on y'all and see what y'all doing to me illegally, right? Okay. Y'all can't be fucking up my equipment. This is the 5th cameras, guys. The 5th, or no, because ADT switched out 4. Because it was being monitored by I was paying $60 a month for that. And they wouldn't tell me when the cameras would be shut off for 20 minutes at a time. So I was paying just for them to fucking keep an eye on me. So I canceled it and I said, no. I'm allowed to get out of the contract because y'all breached the motherfucker. Someone is turning off my cameras and y'all not helping me. The fuck you mean I can't? I gotta fight for my kids now. Because they're going through the same shit. And you ain't, nah, fuck that shit. I applaud the dad who did what he did to that fucking dirty ass cop for killing his son. About fucking time. And the only reason that they don't fucking go to jail for killing us is because they got immunity to do it. Get the fuck out of here, man. About time everybody's starting to see cops for what they really are. Thugs, drug dealers, killers. They want to label the citizens the problematic ones. They want us to be the problem so bad, guys. That's why they always try to send people to fight y'all everywhere y'all go. They mad dog us. They try to do all kinds of shit to us. I don't give a fuck. Yesterday we were door dashing. They were spying on my husband. But I guess they weren't watching out for me. They were just spying on him. And I got to get it all how it looks when they're harassing you inside the store. And how they follow you, how they just go in there, follow you, and get out and actually purchase nothing. Not even a single thing, and act like they're on their phone. They're not. He wasn't even on his phone. Finally, you know, I'm getting the best evidence, because it's hard to get these motherfuckers, man. They run, even if your tires are going down every single day. Every single day my tire was going down. It wasn't not one day missed. But that's good, because that went to show someone is doing purposely. I will go to tire shops on purpose just for them to tell me there is nothing wrong with their tire. And I went to all of them, and I got receipts for every single one of them. Sometimes they'll stab them. So I have to buy another one. I got receipts for that too. It's just good, you know. Sometimes what they do is a blessing, because I wouldn't be able to get none of the evidence if they didn't do it every single day. This is the first time he's turning that way. He lives over there with that guy that I confronted, that what I said, they be the ones ramming. And he's trying to deny that he has a son or his brother's son. Remember, watch out for old people. That's the first time he turned that way, guys. He goes to the back right here. And that's the first time. Now that I confronted him and told him I know it's all of y'all, which I think I messed up. Nah, hell no, he killed one of my other dogs. R.I.P. Mo, that's for you, baby. I'm sorry that I wasn't a better fucking... But my dog would chase him out the yard. That's why my landlord made me put... They say, if you're going to have your dog even on your yard, put him on a leash. That's why they said that. I told him I refuse that. My dog can be outside in his own yard, in a fenced-in yard, without being on a leash, because my dog can jump the fence if they see something. And nah, I ain't abide by that. You got me fucked up. And they didn't push it because they know what they're doing. They're involved. They were going along too with the people who were doing this. The guy who owns this house is one of the guys who harassed me, so he was making my stay here hell. Okay, like, oh my goodness. He said, I'm not going to fix the AC. That's what he said, until y'all move out. Wow, bub. So then I did a little investigating. I know who owns this house. I know the name. Let me shut up. I'm not going to say much, but I know it's one of you that harassed me. That's all I'm going to say. He's going home. Look, he went to lunch late. Yeah, man, I hate that I have to, go through this mind shit, like sit here and you can't even be who you... I was always a funny, but I only started paying attention to face it, to get all my evidence, to You know, that's why I have so much recordings of them jamming up the cameras. When they're walking by, you'll see the person walking and doing it, or being in their car and doing it. I had a good example, but I couldn't share it on here because I had music on the background. And y'all know someone always gonna report my shit not to get viewed, especially if it's something to point the finger at them like really, really good. They don't want that shown. They don't want people to become believers of what they're doing. They do this to many of us, guys. A lot of us are on this list. The cops that hate us, we're on it. You get me? Or the cops that hate y'all, you're on that. You're not even on the list. He just does it by himself, harasses you. You could do whatever the fuck you want. Because everything he's doing to you is illegal. Alright, guys, I'm going to leave y'all now. Have a good day. Bye.